Hey, what's up, guys? I'm I've just bought a Hub HD PVR and I'll give it a go. Why else would I buy it though? I'm sorry for my voice as it is because I'm just getting over a cold, and so that's why I'm sounding a bit sick. So I'm just making this first video in support of like gamers against cyberbullying, and I'm playing a team deathmatch on launch. Cyberbullying. Wait a minute. Um, Cyberbullying is really easy to do nowadays because there's so much social networking about, and so many different websites and other means of getting at people, getting at the victim, as it were, the bullied person. Whether it's through like mobile phones, with various websites, emails, stuff like that, anything and everything, kind of thing. But when I was at school, this kind of thing wasn't really around. Not the whole bullying thing, that's been around since all the time. But the whole bullying, the whole like cyberbullying thing, when I was at high school in the mid to late 90s, and that's showing how old I am. The internet wasn't. The internet was about, yeah, but back in say let's say late 90s, there wasn't all this social networking, social media about, like Facebook, YouTube, different kind of social networking sites did not exist. YouTube and Facebook didn't exist till to at least the early 2000s. I think so. So that wasn't a possibility when I was younger. So, and when I've been online on the Xbox, doing on the online gaming like I am now, I can only remember once that someone has been slightly abusive towards me, and that was an American guy. And people don't really, I haven't really come across anyone who's been abusive to anyone or with me whilst I've been gaming, which is, I don't know how, if that's a normal thing or what, but but and only once or twice have I been in game and things, and it's been a really fun experience. People, most of the time, people just keep themselves to themselves, kind of thing. Sorry. People can't keep themselves to themselves. Just stay quiet and just play the game. But once or twice, I've been in game, and once I can remember playing a domination on Underpass, and I said, "Oh, okay, guys, let's take A and B and try and keep them around C," and people seem to respond well to that in that game, and that was a fun game. And one guy was actually working. We were actually working together. Okay, there's a guy behind you, kind of thing. And those other kind of games I love, but it doesn't always happen like that. Most of the time, people just stay quiet and not everyone has a mic anyway, so understandable that people just get on with the game. Anyway, cyberbullying. Recently, there has been a past few weeks. There was a story in the paper about this, I think, 15-year-old girl who killed herself because of the amount of, and quite literally, abuse that she got from other wasn't all girls school, I don't know, from other pupils of the school. In fact, she was in fat, ugly slang and stuff like that, and it wasn't like a few comments over the, over 1 or 2 comments over the year. It was systematic, it was consistent abuse over a prolonged time, and that kind of abuse, and she went on and killed herself, and I think there was a court hearing, not a court hearing or something. There wasn't a court case, I don't think, but there was a hearing, and the jury, I think it was oh sorry, there was a hearing at very least, which concluded that it was suicide, but in my belief, it was at very least manslaughter, and the bodies that pretty much hounded her should have been at least charged with manslaughter, in my opinion, because they mentally pushed her to that last resort, because they pushed her so much, they bullied her and victimized her so much that they drove her to suicide, and that was pretty much, in my opinion, that's pretty much giving someone a gun and whispering in the air, "Go on, kill yourself. Go on, you're not worth it. You're ugly. You're fat. No one likes you. Yeah, and go on, kill yourself," kind of thing. And that, to me, that's same, because if you mentally push someone that much, you will get a reaction. Something will happen. But I doubt the laws will change, or doubt something will happen in the near future. I just hope something like that. I just hope that there is a precedence for this at some point, because how many other people will have to will commit suicide before something happens because of bullying? Anyway, it was a defeat for this one, and I can't believe that I got a care package, a Blackbird care package, right at the end of the match. But always happens with me. I get a decent, I get a 5 kill streak, and at the end of the match I can't use it, and my ratio score was 7 to 8, I think it looks like. Well, not bad for me on Black Ops, so